Hi, and welcome to this presentation on supplementing a whole food diet. My name is Sharon, and I've put this program together. I've just put these slides together because I want to really teach and educate about the importance of supplementation, particularly with our food that's changing and the quality of our food that's changing, and how we can support our functions of the body, immune system, or all the functions of the body really, with good health, well-being, and also supplementing to support that as well. So we're specifically looking at the Lifelong Vitality Programme by Doterra. And the reason for that is because these supplements it's a trio of the three best supplements that I've come across really. And I've been supplementing for over 20 years. So this particular pack I like the most because they're bioavailable, meaning that your body will recognise them as a whole food source and utilise them. There's nothing synthetic in there, and you're supported by the nutritions that's in there, which I'll go through individually in just a moment. So the purpose is to look, feel and live younger for longer. That's really the message here with the lifelong vitality, hence the name. Now, for those that know me, know that my message really when it comes to well-being is we're looking at the whole umbrella of well-being. We're looking at physical health, fitness, activity, nutrition, but also the other side of that of mental well-being and emotional and social. Emotional well-being, sleep deprivation or sleep patterns. We're looking at what our stress levels are like, and actually trying to understand that all of this has an accumulative effect on each other. Each component does, but also looking at how we can control the controllables. Because there are certain things that are out of our control, but there are a hell of a lot that are within our control that we can alter, that we can be more conscious of supporting. So like I just mentioned with what's not in your control, so if we look at like family medical history, things that are genetic within your family, that's something that you can't control. Predisposition of diseases and your individual DNA, again, something that's out of your control, but you might have to be aware of that if you have got hereditary conditions that you've inherited. But what's within your control is your diet, exercise habits, stress levels and sleep patterns. And although they might not feel like they are in control, you're in control of them, you are, because you can control them to a degree. So whether that just be how your lifestyle changes, or how you can change certain aspects of your lifestyle to support that. For example, sleep. If you struggle to sleep at night, is that because you are watching things on the TV that's probably going to disturb your sleep, or are you drinking too much alcohol? There's other factors like that we need to look at really, that to get a better night's sleep really. So what are the obstacles that impede wellness, in our modern society? Now we know that stress is a huge part, stress levels and how we respond to stress being the main one, because our life is always going to have stress in it, but it's how you manage it and how you cope with it and how you deal with it that ultimately affects your well-being. Lack of exercise is in there, again sleep deprivation, and then nutrition deficiencies caused by poor diet, but also exposure to toxins, so electromagnetic frequency, which we live in a digital world now. We're exposed to this all the time with our laptops and our phones and our PCs, and it's everywhere. So what can we do to offset these things that are there that are affecting our well-being? What else can we do? Can we do more of something else to offset that exposure, or offset the amount of stress that we're getting, whether it be it could be work, it could be home life, it could be a combination of all of those, because having children or even caring for parents, elderly relatives, we've all got stress in our lives. So what can we do to support these areas of our body and our lifestyle? Now if we look at nutrition deficiencies, and this is quite alarming really, because if you see the vitamins and minerals there listed, the vitamin D, E, magnesium, vitamin A, calcium and vitamin C, it shows you on the opposite side the percentage of intake that's below the average recommendation, so estimated average recommendation. So vitamin D is probably one of the main ones, along with vitamin C, but vitamin D supports the immune system. And if we can see here that 95% of the population is deficient in this, not to mention the fact now, the time of I'm recording this, we're coming into autumn, so our daylight hours are going to be less. So again, you're going to have less vitamin D that we're being absorbed from sunlight. And especially if we are in situations where we're indoors a lot, or we are refined to a certain area for isolating, you can see here that, you know, there's a need to be supporting vitamin D. And also the other aspects of that, certainly if we look at food choices, because, you know, why are people deficient? Is it poor food choices, or is it the fact that our food quality has changed? And I would say it's probably both. You know, if I think about when my parents were younger, and my grandparents, and they were growing their own vegetables in the garden, they was eating seasonably. You know, they were eating what they were growing. Whereas now our soil has changed, and that's affected, or that's certainly why magnesium is affected, because agriculture and just the quality of our soil is different now. So we can see that, you know, if you're deficient in these areas, what can you do to support it? Does it mean eating more? That might not necessarily be as cost effective as we would like, as, you know, especially with everything rising in price. Or is it something that we could easily do by supplementing? Could we do both? Or is there anything else we can use, or anything else we can implement in our life so that we can get these percentages higher? And yeah, I certainly say there is. So what happens when your daily nutrient requirements aren't met? And this is when, you know, over a period of time, if you're deficient in those areas, more serious issues can arise and existing conditions can worsen. Unpleasant problems, including weak bones, cardiovascular problems, can result because of that. And certainly if you're a female watching this and you are of the age of perimenopause, you know, osteoporosis becomes an issue. In fact, osteoporosis is one of the leading reasons why females end up in hospital, I think more so than any disease or cancers. And it's because of falls, hip fractures, just the bone density is changing. So if your body is deprived of vitamins and minerals that you could be, or that it needs for proper functioning, this is going to start to show up physically in your body. You're going to start to feel it, you're going to start to notice things. And I think this is an area that's massively overlooked, because we kind of just get old, and the amount of times I've heard it of, oh yeah, when you get to 40, you know, it's all downhill, and I've started to feel like this at 40. Is it age, or is it because we're not supporting our body? I would say a lot of this is, you know, we're undernourished, we're not getting the correct balance, and we're certainly not getting the superfoods and the things that we require within our diet to support our body, that's being probably revved to the maximum every single day. So why should you supplement? Well, because it's going to promote an overall wellness, and it's going to make up for those deficiencies in the nutrients that you've just seen on the previous slide. It could also address personal health issues. So, for example, I'm going to just talk about omega-3s, because our diet is really, our Western diet is really quite high in omega-6. And then if you're high in omega-6 and you're not getting enough omega-3, it means it puts omega-9 out of balance, which is like your cholesterol. So, you know, personal health issues can develop from that if you've got high cholesterol. You know, so looking at why we should supplement, again, I certainly don't want to be getting or feeling older. You know, inevitably I'm going to be looking older, but I don't want to be feeling older. I want to be able to run and do the things that I'm normally used to doing without restrictions. And also, if you're exercising, as much as I love exercising and I recommend it for life, it is going to impact on your bones and your joints. So we know at menopause, and if there's any chaps listening, you know, your body certainly changes as well as you age, but for females, that decline in estrogen not only affects your bone density, it does affect the musculoskeletal system. So, you know, joints, cartilage, ligaments, particularly shoulder, and it's a standing joke that there is the menopause shoulder. Posture can be affecting in that as well. So yeah, all reasons to be supplementing is based on how we currently live. So when you're cultivating a healthy lifestyle, like I've mentioned before, rather than just looking at activity, although that is a massive factor, we want to be looking at other things, because it is like a compound effect, isn't it? When you start doing one thing, you know, if you make a decision that you are going to eat better, then or exercise, it has an effect on the other choices you make. Even if it is increasing the amount of water you're going to drink, or cutting down on the amount of alcohol that you consume, particularly in an evening, or if you're using alcohol to reduce your stress. You know, just being aware of your lifestyle choices, of what you're doing, it cultivates a healthier lifestyle. So just by changing one thing can often start the process of other things changing. So if you was to start to supplement, and you notice that you've not so achy, or you're feeling that your immune system functions better, or you've got more energy, then that's going to affect whether you go to the gym and exercise, or whether you go out and do a walk, or whether you make time for you, whether you eat better, whether you're more conscious about what you consume. And it all has this cumulative effect on your choices. So when you're cultivating a healthy lifestyle, we're looking at all aspects. Now, I just want to talk about sleep dysregulation, because that is one of the I would say it's probably one of the most frequent symptoms that people tell me that their sleep is disrupted. And there are many reasons for that, but the main two are because of stress or worry, whether it's related to work or money, or, sort of situations at home, or a lack in calcium and magnesium. So they're the two nutrients or vitamins and nutrients that your body is lacking, that makes people wake up. It affects circadian rhythms. So those two. So you might find that actually if you start supplementing, that you're sleeping better. If you're not, that could be due to worry. So it's kind of, you just need to be aware of why you're waking up. Are you waking up because you're worrying, or are you waking up because you're waking up and then you're worrying? It's kind of identifying what's going on. So let's have a look at these vitamins and minerals in more detail. So the Lifelong Vitality Programme is designed to promote healthy energy longevity. So you're supporting your wellness, and you're trying to slow the aging process by feeling better. And I love the phrase, it feels good to feel good, because it really does. So Lifelong Vitality, the benefits of this is that you're going to get antioxidant support, immune support, energy support, nutrient support, and they are safe and effective ingredients. So you know that there's nothing in these capsules that are synthetic. And that's the thing, if you're going to the high street and you're buying a supplement off the shelf, if it's synthetic, or if that product is fortified, so the vitamin C, for example, isn't from Wholefood, will your body recognise that? Will your body recognise it as vitamin C, as a whole food source? Because quite often, if it's synthetic, your body won't recognise it, and you just end up peeing it out. And one of the biggest indicators of that is if you've ever taken, if you've ever taken a supplement and your pee is a different colour, if it's like a bright fluorescent, a brighter yellow, or has an element of green in it, that often indicates that your supplements are synthetic and you're just kind of peeing them out. Now the alpha CRS, this is the cellular vitality complex, and it's got its words, or it's got its name from alpha being the word that means first. CRS is an acronym of Cellular Renewal System, and the plus is because they have made this before, but they've made it better. So Doterra have always, I love them as a company, always trying to make or improve their product range that they have. So this is basically for cellular health. So if we think of free radicals within the body, and why do we have them? Because of our exposure to toxins, or our exposure to, lifestyle choices can make us, or why we have free radicals. But really, the alpha CRS is to provide the body with antioxidants, and the electrons within the antioxidants kind of attack the free radicals, so that you have got less damage to the DNA, because often free radicals can do that. And also the aging process, free radicals are going to accelerate that. So we want to be slowing the aging process down as well. So it does promote vitality and improved energy levels, and also DNA protection, which is really important, because our DNA needs to be supported. If it isn't, you're just more susceptible to certain illnesses and diseases, which we want to be avoiding, particularly as we age. So the ingredients in this, Boswellia serrata, this is frankincense. So frankincense is known for its benefits for brain health, and also for its anti-cancerous benefits as well. So this one, I would say, if you're the kind of person that really struggles with your energy, or you struggle to wake up in the morning, this is one of the ones that I would recommend for you to take, is the alpha CRS. Milk thistle is also in there, which is it's a herb which is good for supporting the cellular energy and the cellular function of the body. But you can see, look, everything in there is for you that is edible. So you are going to be supporting the body because it's based from a whole food source. And the benefits are you get the cell function, protecting the cellular DNA, promotes cellular energy by supporting healthy mitochondria. So the mitochondria are found within the muscles and the gut and the brain. And basically mitochondria is kind of like the powerhouse of the cell. So we want to be making sure they're healthy and they're functioning and firing right. Supports healthy cellular and immune function and the mental clarity of the brain function as well. And that's probably because of the frankincense and the milk thistle that's in there. So the omega, X-omega, so X stands for astaxanthin, and this is like an algae. So we know that algae is really high in omega-3. The EO stands for essential oils. So all the essential oils in these blends of supplements are certified pure tested grade. Again, essential oil market is a bit like the supplement market. Often there will be synthetics within an oil or it's adulterated, whereas Doterra's oils are completely pure. That's why you can take them internally. So they're an important ingredient in the omega, and also the omega. Omega represents the omega side of it. So this is a blend of omega-3, 6 and 9. It's got the correct balance of what the body requires every day. And omega-3 is your essential fatty acids, and the reason they're called essential fatty acids is because they are essential to your body. If you think of every cell in your body, it's made up of a lipid, so it's made up of fat. So it's important that you're taking in the right amount of fat and the correct fat as well. So it's derived from marine and plant products for this blend, naturally high in vitamin D and E and astaxanthin. So you can see the essential oils that are in there: clove, frankincense, thyme, cumin. Always when you've got a herb in there, it's going to be really powerful. Wild orange, peppermint, ginger and German chamomile. So this blend of omega-3 is it's a really high quality blend. I would say keep it in the fridge because we don't want essential omega-3s to go, or omega blends, to go rancid. So it's really important to keep them cool, keep them in the fridge. But this blend is really powerful and it's a really high potency one. So the benefits of omega-3, we know that it helps promote a healthy heart and circulation system. Certainly it helps support you're going to lubricate the joints and the function of joints. It's immune boosting, helps support healthy function of the brain, eyes and nervous system. And there is lots to suggest here as well with cataracts that it supports with eye health. The use of the certified pure therapeutic grade or tested grade essential oils, it's providing antioxidant and supports the cellular health responses. So, if there's ever a time to look after your immune system, now is the time. It provides a wide range of omega-3 fatty acids, so from marine to plant source. And this does also come in a vegan. So there's also a vegan. If you are vegan, then the content of the vegan blend has flax seeds as opposed to marine. Astaxanthin provides the body with the antioxidants because we know that is like a seaweed, and it's good for the circulatory benefits. So you've got natural sources of vitamin D and E there, and we know that we need those ones for to correct the deficiency as well. There's the vegan VEO omega, and like I say, that one just contains flax seeds as opposed to marine. Now the Microplex Vmz, so this one is a combination. It's called Microplex because the combination of the words micronutrient complex, vitamins and minerals, and the Z represents the fact that it's been improved. So this one is going to be for your health in terms of the vitamins and minerals that you need throughout the day. So it provides essential vitamins and minerals to keep the body functioning in a healthy manner, and offers the vitamins and minerals that we might not be getting on our diet. For example, the vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin E, magnesium, zinc, iron, calcium, all of those ones that you can see there. Vitamin B12, which is really important, again, females at menopause, because we kind of decline on that one. B2. So this one has all the daily requirements that you need to keep your body functioning well and to keep your joints and your healthy immune system as well. So to keep your joints, supported. The essential oils in this one is fennel, ginger, and peppermint. So ginger is very anti-inflammatory. Peppermint is good for blood and circulation, and fennel is good for digestion. And that's exactly why it says there it's got enzymes in there to aid digestion and help with the absorption of the nutrients. Because again, you want them to be bioavailable. You want your body to be using them and utilising them. So the benefits are it provides 22 essential vitamins and minerals to support the growth and function and to maintain the cells. Fights free radicals with the antioxidants, vitamin A, C and E. Supports healthy metabolism and cellular energy. Supports bone health with vitamin, magnesium, zinc, vitamin D. Supports healthy immune function and digestion, and includes patented glycoprotein matrix for enhanced bioavailability. And that's really important because your body is recognising that it's a food source. Also, again, it comes in vegan, this one as well. It's a vegan blend. So incorporating the lifelong vitality into your daily life, it just basically means that when you're conscious of your well-being and what you're doing every day, you know, if you're conscious of eating well and exercising and lowering the toxins that you may be exposed to, then you're just going to be supporting that even more with the supplement pack. What I would say as well in terms of toxins, and this is a totally different subject, but your skin is the biggest organ in your body, and if you're putting creams and stuff on your skin that's got toxins in and xenoestrogens, again, that's something that we need to talk about on a separate topic. So this is why the reducing toxins is really important. So as well, you know, informed self-care, because when you have a Doterra account, Doterra is like a well-being company, so it's primarily an essential oil company, but they do supplements as well. So your informed self-care, you're always going to be getting education on the products and how to use them and advice and continued education within having an account with Doterra. Now, the safety guidelines and the usage tips for this, I would say if you don't supplement, I would say just follow the recommended daily allowance that's on the pot. So that trio pack is a 30-day supply. And it's recommended that you take 2 of each in the morning and 2 of each in the evening with your evening meal. So basically 4 a day. It's a 30-day supply. If you are quite fit, healthy, and you regularly supplement and your diet is really good, I normally take half a dose. And that's just because I do find that I am actually quite high with my with all my nutrition anyway. So I take a half a dose. So I would leave that entirely up to you. If you're the kind of person that is suffering with your energy and your immune system and you feel like you've always got a cold or there's always something on you and you're easily getting flus and different viruses, I would say maximum dose on this one. It is safe for children. They can take it as well, but you know what children are like. They're not so good with taking capsules like this, but you can always pull them apart and put them in a smoothie. So yeah, the Doterra 30-day challenge, basically it's a challenge. It's to take them for 30 days, which is what the recommended daily allowance is. You're using all of those on that pack there. And it comes with a guarantee. So a 30-day guarantee. So if you take them for 30 days and you don't feel any different, then the beauty of that is that you can contact Doterra and say, do you know what? It didn't make any difference to me. I don't know anybody that's done that, because I don't know anybody that's taken that pack and genuinely hasn't felt better. So that's just, I think, how confident they are in their product, that they know that they are able to offer that as a guarantee. Now, how can you get them in your home? So Doterra, there's a couple of ways of doing it. You can purchase directly through the website, Doterra website, but it will give you retail price when you're doing that. Now, supplements for me are something that I take all the time. So I don't want to be paying a retail price if I'm taking them every month. So your next option on that would be to have a wholesale customer account. So a little bit like Costco. So you'd pay £24 for the wholesale customer account, and then you get 25% off everything within the site. So that would be this pack here. Gets 25% off. Now, if you was to buy these pots individually, for example, the Alpha CRS I think is £48. Individually, they are over £100, but in this trio pack, it's £72. I think it's 72, or is it 71? 71 or £72. So, you know, buying them as a bulk is is better because you get a better price. And then obviously you've got your account fee on the top of that, but that works out over a year. That works out much cheaper because you won't be paying the retail price every time you repurchase them. There is another way that you can purchase them, and that's within a starter kit. So sometimes like Doterra have got a couple of enrolment kits, and what that means is that you can get essential oils or you can get more supplements. They do a restore and cleanse, which has got this pack in it, and also digestion supplements to support a healthy gut, to cleanse the gut, and then a supplement called a DDR Prime, which is like a damaged DNA repair. They do that as a starter pack or an enrolment pack, and what that means is when you buy that, it takes away that enrolment fee. It takes away the £24, the wholesale customer account fee. So you still get your 25% off, but it just removes that fee. So if that is something that you are interested in, I would say just contact me about that and I can give you a little bit more information. Likewise with this supplement pack, if it is something that you're interested in or you want more information on, please send me an email. It's sharon@newdimensionsfitness.co.uk and I can give you some more information. But thank you for listening. Any questions, just ping them over to me and have a great day. Thank you.